When you construct a new gamification campaign, your goals would include customer and brand interaction. In the digital age, everyone in the marketing world is fighting for consumer attention, and not only attention, but engagement. But how are your potential users meant to engage with a campaign they don't even know exists? As mentioned previously in the 8 pillars of successful marketing campaigns, we discussed the need for in-store gamification and promotion. And while these are recommended ways of marketing your game, in this video we will be discussing digital promotions across social media platforms and EDMs, also known as electronic direct mail. They are the best way to reach your intended audience and should be your primary source of providing users a direct link to your campaign. Like in-store gamification, EDMs are a direct way of promoting to your pre-existing customer base. While social media platforms can fluctuate in relevance to your campaign and its intended audience, EDMs are a consistent audience that should always be tapped into for all marketing campaigns. Social media platforms have a way of reaching audiences that emails cannot, offering more of a community context, a social environment in which users feel less defensive and more inclined to engage with a game link. Examples such as Facebook, which has a search engine-like structure, is still the leading social media titan. It's widely said that the amount of Facebook users outnumber the largest country in the world. Most businesses do have a Facebook page, and this makes the platform a great space to reach out to followers and inform them of a new live campaign. Engaged followers tend to share their results and get their friends playing as well, which is a great way to promote organically. Due to Facebook's ownership, the same goes for Instagram. Businesses are tapping in to reach their customers through their love of visual, bite-sized content. Twitter, while still having its own market, is the smallest of these platforms. However, don't underestimate its value. You can still format your promotional posts into 140 characters and encourage your followers to play and retweet. That being said, we trust that you know where your target market is, and it's also good to experiment. For example, Gamify has had previous campaigns based in Japan where Twitter was by far the superior form of promotional reach. Now, we will break down each of the mentioned platforms in their promotional forms and pricing, starting with EDMs. So how much does email marketing actually cost? On average, a mid-sized business can expect to spend from $10,000 to $1,000 a month on email marketing if they self-manage their campaigns, depending on the platform and your number of subscribers, or from $300 to $500 additional if they work with an agency. A well-designed and a well-executed marketing email reminds prior and existing customers, as well as new customers, to visit your website and your game, and that will give them the incentive to do so. At the heart of any successful email marketing campaign is a customer retention and relationship building, and we do recommend that you configure every email marketing campaign with that end goal in mind. By staying at the forefront of your customers' minds, you significantly increase the likelihood that when it comes time for your email recipients to make a purchase, they will choose you over your competitors. Reports show that 82% of marketers spend between 0 and 20% of their marketing budgets on email. The exact amount you allocate to email marketing will depend on a number of factors, including annual revenue, percentage of the overall revenue generated online, and the industry you're in, products and services, and your overall digital marketing goals. Ultimately, you will need to choose an email marketing budget that works for your company and goals. And that being said, email marketing is an extremely cost-effective strategy, and it can earn you an incredibly high ROI when used correctly. So if you're looking for a way to reach more customers with less budget, email marketing is a great option. Facebook. There are many different ways to measure how your gamification campaign is going on Facebook. One way is with cost per impressions. This tells you how many people your ad gets displayed in front of. It's ideal for businesses who want to create brand awareness and want the most eyes on their ad as possible. Cost per click, or CPC, means you'll only pay for conversions, which is when a user clicks the link on your ad. This is ideal for businesses who want to drive more traffic to their website, or in our case, a video game. Many small businesses struggle to get website traffic, and placing a play game button on the website guarantees new website visitors. Next is CPA, or cost per action. This means you only get charged for specific actions users take after seeing your ad, such as liking, claiming an offer, or installing an app. This model is more expensive than the other options, but yields a higher return on investment. Next is CPA, or cost per action. This means you get charged only for specific actions users take after seeing your ad, such as liking, claiming an offer, or installing an app. This model is more expensive than the other options, but yields a higher return on investment. Relevance and engagement scores. These are two useful metrics Facebook provides to gauge how well your ad is performing. This is calculated by how many people interact with your ad by clicking on it, as opposed to how many react negatively to it, such as clicking on a button indicating they don't want to see the ad in the future. The higher your relevance score, the less you'll pay for your ad space. Seasonal trends. The time of the year also has an impact on how successful and how pricey your Facebook ad could get. The holidays can be an expensive time to advertise on any social media platform. A good Facebook advertising tip: if every store in the country will be having a sale, be aware that you're going to pay a premium to get your ad seen. When carried out properly, Facebook advertising has the potential to bring in new leads and customers to your business at low cost. Take a look at your ad budget and audience and what you have to offer on Facebook, and see if you should add Facebook advertising to your marketing toolbox. Now, let's talk about Instagram advertising. What makes Instagram advertising worth the price? Most businesses hesitate spending money on Instagram ads, but there are quite a few benefits of paying for ad space on Instagram rather than simply running campaigns and promotions organically from your business account. The first is advanced targeting. Since Facebook owns Instagram, Instagram advertising utilizes the same comprehensive demographic and geographic data. This advanced targeting is what makes Facebook advertising work so well, as you can be incredibly detailed when targeting your ideal audience. Get your game in front of your ideal customers. The second is better click-through rates. The click-through rates on Instagram are usually very impressive. Users click on Instagram ads roughly 2.5 times more often than ads for other social media sites. The third advantage is including outside links. Instagram currently doesn't allow clickable links in posts or direct messages. This might change soon, but in the meantime, you can include a link in your caption or message, and the recipient would have to copy and paste it onto their browser. We recommend you adding the link in your bio for push and play. That being said, with Instagram advertising, you can include outside links, which enables you to use landing pages and promote product pages. That way, you'll only be one click away from your game or your website. Twitter. Twitter advertising is slightly different from Facebook advertising in terms of pricing models and types of ads. The three types of advertisements to choose from on Twitter are promoted tweets, promoted accounts, or promoted trends. How much does it cost to promote a tweet? With promoted tweets, you'll pay only when a user favorites, retweets, clicks, or replies to your promoted tweet. You do not have the option of paying per impression as with Facebook advertising. The average cost for a promoted tweet is around $1.35 per engagement. Twitter promoted accounts cost. The Twitter promoted accounts cost is simple. You have a cost per follower, or CPF. The average cost per confirmed follower is from $2.50 to $4. The cost of Twitter promoted trends. If you want to be placed in the trends section of Twitter and be guaranteed to receive a large amount of exposure, you could be looking into paying up to $200,000 per day. While this type of advertising will absolutely get you front and center of Twitter, it's incredibly important that the strategy behind your ad and campaign is well curated to make a dollar well spent. That said, promoted trends is typically used by larger businesses. If Twitter is a popular platform among your target audience, and if the cost to advertise fits within your budget, it may be something to consider. Once you've lined up the digital marketing platforms you wish to promote your campaign through, the next step is to create a marketing calendar, which we will cover in the following video.